Hey y'all, what's going on? Lord, I was waiting on the number. God was like, hey y'all, what's going on? Help a sister out. Now I could have come back and talked about the show, but I just feel like I need to just start up this week. And y'all, yes, I've been watching Scandal. The first episode of Scandal tried me, and I just had to turn that shit over. I couldn't get in it. The second one, and the one that passed this past Thursday was good. It was everything, honey. But we just gonna kind of pick up and go. We gonna pay it dust. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta look. I'm sorry. Y'all bear with me. This is a help a sister out, and I'm going to get to it, honey. Wait a minute. What are we saying, boo? Kim stole Kanye from Amber. Chloe stole French from Trina. Kylie stole Bruce. Bruce stole Chris's vagina. Whole family. Oh, Lord, savages. Lord, I can't, y'all. Some of these memes just kill me, y'all. Y'all know right now Amber is going back and forth with Chloe. And it's just a whole motherfucking hold down or whatever the fuck. Lord have mercy. Did y'all hear that? Baby, get on your side pudding. You just almost sucked the roof in. Anyway, y'all, we snowed in. Anywho, I had to look at that. That whole stinker dank shit is going on, and they are having a whole motherfucking hold down of who's the funkiest whore, ever, and who did the most, and who I stripped a bitch. You made a movie, bitch, and your vagina stick, girl. It's just a hot ass mess. But moving forward, on to this help a sister out. And as y'all can see from the title, Stuck with a Mama's Boy. Now stop right now. Y'all know the routine and read it. Cut the shit, pause it, and read it. This one's not a long one. This is a shorter one. Okay, go ahead. Look at now. Okay, y'all back. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay. So basically, the gist of it is that she's with this guy almost a year now. He's the same age. Everything, was great in the beginning. We go out, yada, yada, yada. Her lease was coming up. They was going to look for new places. Long story short, honey, they talked her into moving into his mother's house, which she says that's when all hell broke loose. He's doing temper tantrums and shit. He's a mama's boy. Mama is coddling him and this and that and other. And every time, he throws shit and knocks shit. And girl, look. And the mama is just trying to appease him. And she's kind of like, well, I think the mama's scared of him or whatever. And they want her to have a baby. Listen, I'm not. Look. We already know the motherfucker. We ain't got to be the wrote the book to know the motherfucking story. Listen, baby. Listen. And I understand that you said you just now seeing his true colors. We're going to move forward. Woo. Anywho. I feel like what happens with all of us, and we've all done this, there's been some subtle signs that, oh, Jesus. Lord. Him and the snowing, y'all, just kills me. It just kills me. Do you hear me? Oh. And then if I say turn on your side, it's what he do. He roll his head to the side. Really? You know how they say get on your side and then you don't snore so loud when you're on your back. Why am I blurry? Okay, am I back? Anywho, let's move forward. Okay. I believe there was some subtle signs. And and maybe you missed them. We all miss them. my whole thing to you is this. If this motherfucker is this old and the motherfucker's throwing temper tantrums, run like fucking hell. Get the fuck out of there, because him and his mother's crazy as a motherfucking Bessie bug. Because obviously she's been enabling him all these years to do what he's doing. She's not even trying to make him productive. And then thinking that they can buy you off, and I'm so glad you have your own coin. And then want to bring a baby in that shit? Hell no, girl. You better run like fucking hell. At the very least, get you a motherfucking place. Get the hell out of there. Where is your family, honey? Find some fucking where. You got a job, you work, go look at a couple of places, honey. Narrow that shit down to something that is close for you as far as how far you want to drive to go to work or whatever. It has the amenities, honey, and it's within your range, baby, because ain't nothing like a fucking peace of mind in your own shit. And if I was you, honey, I hate to say this, but I would get some motherfucking way away from them. At the very least, for a little bit, you need a break. No, baby. No. And then they want to baby. They're not even thinking rationally. What the fuck? You know, and I'm the last one to be like, I want people to break up and this, that, and other. But when the shit ain't motherfucking right, and something ain't right in the wild, excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I got GERD. I just tried to ease that in, honey. But, you know, I just get that damn GERD and the bed. I'm sorry. Anywho, life happens. So, I'm just, and then you said, I get ready to leave. She sits me down and tells me how much he loves me and even tries to buy me stuff. They keep talking about me having a baby. Hell, no, not under these conditions. I am educated. Thank you, hallelujah. And I would ask you to use that education and whatever senses you have, mother with whatever the fuck, and get the fuck up out of there. She says that she loves the dude, but is love enough to keep me trapped here? Hell no. Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there. Now, I don't know what you're going to do as far as a relationship, but I do think you need to move into your own place. And then from there, if you want to try to work on showing him his shortcomings or whatever, how, you know, you a mama's boy, honey, how you still stuck to the apron. How you going to be a man for me? You still on the motherfucking teeth, so you can't be the alpha male. I'm just saying. You know, because if he ain't realized by now that you bring something to the table that mama don't, honey, he need to. Girl. I think you need to get a place. You need to get a place, honey, and y'all need to live in separate homes if you want to try to work on it and see if there's a way that you can change things. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm kind of feeling like, but damn, if you do get ready to leave, is these motherfuckers gonna have you kidnapped and shit? Like, what the fuck? You know, and you saying that you trapped her. Like, girl, get out of there. You got some coin saved, you working, honey, get you some motherfucking work away from them. Ain't no one or two ways about that shit. Get the fuck away from them, because no, you need to be in your own area. And here's my thing. Okay. We know that men be close to their mothers and this and that and other. I'm, you know, love my mom and everything. I'm a daddy's girl. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes as daddy girls, we tend to want, you know, who, you know, our mate is going to be similar, something like I have the same values as your dad or whatever. You know, and I know that sometimes get hard. You know what I'm saying? Get hard, because I'll be like, I've heard my husband tell my dad, you know, you made her this way. You know what I mean? I'll say she's spoiled or whatever. I'm very thankful for, you know, what my dad has been for me in my life. And I imagine that it is the same thing when it comes with mama boys. But for some fucking reason, anytime I have experienced, I've been around, I've seen stories or whatever, it seems to me like a motherfucking mama boys are worse. I'm serious. Like, you know, it's just hard. And I understand that you love your mom and she's done this and she's been the role model for what is going to be possibly, your mate for life or whatever. And you're going to be looking for that in her. But by saying that, okay, she can have some of the same, but at a point it is that you leave your family and, you get with your woman and this and that and other, and she has to run her house and be who she's going to be. And you be who you gonna be. Not she gonna be just like your mama, and when she don't do it exactly that way, you gonna run back to mama, this and that and other. That's some crazy ass shit. As a man, he should be standing up in his own shit. Yes, you love mama, and she has a special part in your heart and in your life. And of course, no woman will want a man, because you can kind of look at how a man treats their mother as to how they may possibly treat you, depending on the circumstances. Of course you want them to have that bond, but you want your space as well. But this whole thing of enabling and this and that and other, and oh, I know he just kicked your motherfucking head off, but girl, let me buy you a new wig and an outfit, and girl, once I sew your neck and head together, they won't even see it. We'll put a scarf on it. No, ma'am. I'm just saying, not that that's against. I'm just saying, I know he cut a fool and broke up all the shit, but we'll buy some new shit. He really does love you. Fuck that. Get in your own place. And if you want to hold on to the relationship, set some boundaries, this and that and other. Show him what you're not going to put up with and stand in that shit. And if he wants to be a part of your life and all of that, then these are the things that needs to be changed. As well as it should be vice versa. I don't think it should always be that women are always saying you got to change everything about you or whatever. You may have some things you need to change about you as well. But at this point, honey, the change that needs to happen is your motherfucking address. Get the fuck out of this cuckoo bird ass shit and get you your own shit. This is motherfucking Bates Hotel type of shit. I'm just saying. Next, get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there. Now, y'all, I don't have anything else to give on it other than I want her to get the fuck up out of there. It's the best thing for me to say is that I want her to move. And I understand you love somebody. You can still love him and live in your own home. You know what I mean? Y'all can still date and go out or whatever, but set those boundaries. At a point, you're going to have to realize he's not going to change from this, or he is, and I need to move the fuck on because this shit is not working. I just wish you would have found these things out earlier. But you know how it goes. They give you enough to rope your ass in and have you, and then break out with all the motherfucking craziness and this and that and other. Now you end the shit. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean you have to stay forever. I definitely think you need to have your own place, boo-boo. Because I couldn't even sleep in that motherfucker. Ain't no way in the world. The fuck? He got you around here scared and shit, and you, really? And that says a lot when you say, I think that his mother is scared of him. Now, what the fuck? And that's not to say that the man can't change, because he can, because, he could change if he really wants to, and y'all communicate and you really put it out there. You can give him the chance to change. But like I said, you can do that from your address. And if he's not willing to, then move on before it goes any further. That way he can find him somebody that wants to be in that mama's boy trap and staying there with the mama and the shit toe up and throwing shit and temper tantrums and this and that and other. No, boo-boo. And don't you even think about having no motherfucking baby. Girl, you'll never get to match your motherfucking life. And even if you did, they would be plotting and scheming, honey, trying to get your baby in there. That's just my opinion and how I feel about it. Y'all help this boo out. Help our sister out here. I'm curious to know what y'all have to say. And my question is also, have you dealt with it? And I want to pose this question on both sides, because I really would love to hear what men have to say about daddy's girls or mama's girls or whatever, being, that they've dealt with that as well. Have you had an experience where you dealt with a mama's boy or daddy's girl or whatever. Leave that shit below. And definitely help this love out and let her know what she need to do. My thing is, honey, get you a motherfucking place and get the fuck out of there. Run like hell. So y'all, I'm out of here. Much love. Sorry about the snoring and all of that. Y'all know life happens. It is what it is. Much love.